Culture can have a huge impact on communities, which is why community members, community arts organisations and artists from across County Durham have played such an important part in the Durham 2025 UK City of Culture bid. So let's hear from some of them on why they have been backing the bid and why Durham should win.
We were originally a Great Place scheme, and the Great Place schemes, there were 16 of them all, covered the whole of England. We were the one in County Durham, and our Great Place was kind of the whole of the west of County Durham. There's a map here and there's a big black line which is halfway across County Durham, and we worked with all the communities and small towns and villages to the west of that line. We had 3 years of funding as a Great Place scheme. When that came to an end, it just felt like our work had just started. We were using arts, culture, heritage, creative activities with communities, and we just started to get under the skin of some of those places. So we made the decision, slightly madly in the pandemic, to set up as a small charity and continue that work.
I started doing murals during the very first lockdown, and I was just doing them for free and working at the same time as a carer, and I slowly moved into doing it as a full-time job, and now me and a few other artists do large-scale murals across the northeast.
I'm involved in the community centre for over 20 years, but as a centre manager for 18 years, started off as a volunteer, opened a little toddler group, did a bit of work with the committee, and then became the paid development worker 18 years ago, and have been doing this ever since.
We do a whole range of different kinds of work with different kinds of people. We're really conscious that every place is different, every community is different. So we work with communities, try and find out what the issues are, and then provide activities, workshops, events on all sorts of different scales. But we've done some massive things and some really lovely work with communities. One of our flagship projects as a Great Place scheme was the Man Engine, the biggest puppet ever constructed in Britain, who happened to be a miner, and about 6,000 people turned up for that event in the summer of 2018. More recently, we worked with the lovely community in the parishes of Dean Valley, just outside Bishop Auckland. We brought together a massive lantern parade for the whole community. It was the first time anything had happened like that for many, many, many years, and it was really moving. It was a fantastic event. It brought everyone together, and it just showed what culture, what arts events can do to bring communities together.
My idea for the culture bid is to start a mural trail throughout Durham, which will be going through like the coastal towns and also like Weardale and all of the villages through there, and just trying to show the different areas of Durham outside the city centre that maybe don't get highlighted enough, and the history and the people and the stories from there, but also telling some of the really important stories from Durham's history that don't get represented as much.
The reason we got involved with culture and cultural hubs, I think, is because I think there's a thought that it does transform lives, and being involved with this place for so long, we did some background research into people in East Durham and what they believed what culture was, what they believed art was. People said, art? No, I don't do art. I don't do art museums, I don't do pictures. And we said, well, art's not always about that. So we got them involved and changed their opinion of what art and culture was. It has a massive impact on people's lives, definitely.
I've lived in County Durham for 32 years, and I just feel that now is our time to shine. I think the people of County Durham really deserve this. We've got so much to be proud of here, and the people of County Durham, the communities here, are proud of their place.
My murals have been really successful, and I do this full time now, but there's a lot of other artists who are super talented, and I'd just like to also be a voice for them, to push their art to the same level and just level up the art in Durham, and really like bring up all of the people who have been working behind the scenes, and really, yeah, just launch the culture of Durham to the next level.
think County Durham should win the City of Culture 2025 because already Durham City has a reputation for having culture. But there's so much more to the county in Durham. There's so many little pockets of culture, and we want to be able to prove to the rest of the world, the rest of the nation, that Durham County is a force to be reckoned with.